Passing for Giannos in the parking lot. Hanging with the dealers, I just went and bought another watch. I just made a super stretch, think I need another pot. Bougie got some super cat, I just bought another watch. Automatic zipper catch, yeah, that's a super flex. About to turn up on my ex, yeah, that's a super flex.
Then I'm running again. I wasn't really going to run until I saw the horrible Dear
members and allies, in the face of adversity, our resolve must remain unyielding, our unity unwavering, and our commitment resolute. For too long, the Black American community has endured systemic injustices. Designed to suppress our voices and perpetuate inequality. It is time for us to rise together, to confront these challenges head on, and to forge a path toward meaningful change.
The NFAC has been largely silent since our founder, Dr. John F. Johnson, was convicted unjustly and sentenced to a mandatory minimum imposed by the 1994 Biden crime bill.
This action was intended to shut us down and to further intimidate the Black race. The NFAC, though faced with unjust obstacles, stands firm in our dedication to upholding the principles of lawfulness, dignity, and empowerment. We have never wavered in our adherence to the law, nor have we strayed from our mission to protect and advance the rights of Black American citizens. To those who would seek to misrepresent our intentions, let it be known, the NFAC is comprised of law-abiding citizens who assert their constitutional rights with dignity and purpose. Our commitment to the First and Second Amendments is unwavering, and any insinuation otherwise only serves to perpetuate baseless fears and stereotypes. The time for action is now. We call upon every organization that shares our vision, every ally who stands in solidarity with our cause, to join us in a united front against oppression. In the coming weeks, let us convene to chart a course of action that will address the physical, political, and economic warfare waged against our communities. Together, we possess the strength, the resilience, and the strategic acumen to effect real change in this country. Let us not falter in the face of adversity, but rather, let us rise to meet it with unwavering determination and unbreakable resolve. Our future and the future of generations to come depends upon our collective action and steadfast commitment to justice. Remember, our power arises not only from our perseverance, but from our unbreakable determination to turn struggle into triumph, injustice into equity, and oppression into a cohesive force for lasting change. And as always, I bid you peace. I bid you shalom. Uhuru.
So, all right, gang, I know who it is, man. It's Drop once again. We back in the building. Now, along with this liking, I always tell y'all to do to go ahead and hit the like button, hit the like button. What's more important today is to share this video. Yeah, I want the likes too because it jumpstarts the algorithm. But sharing is more important because what I'm dropping today, a lot of people need to hear. A lot of people that's really still in tune with NFAC and Grandmaster J. These is the people that I'm trying to reach right now. Everybody else, just go ahead and get up out the video. This one is not for you. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow when I upload something else. This video is not for you. This is for the ones that care. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so long story short, I ran across this brother. Big shout out to Commander Bishop. Without Commander Bishop, this video wouldn't exist. So what I need people to do, he has a YouTube channel, NFAC 444. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already probably know about this channel, but if you don't, go ahead and subscribe. Commander Bishop, he's a very good dude. Like I said, without his conversations, this video wouldn't exist. without him telling me Jay's condition and what I need to look for and what's going on with certain situations, this video would not exist. So once again, extremely big shout out to Commander Bishop, yo. So y'all need to go subscribe to his channel. Once again, it's NFAC 444. And along with a lot of other channels that I'm getting material from, and I hope I've been clear. I mean, Bishop Commander said it's okay for me to share these videos, and this is what I'm doing, gang. I mean, so I have to shout these people out. K Money Spoken Word. You need to go subscribe to her channel. She's a beautiful lady. She's on the same NFAC task as everybody else. She's on the same game. TNT Mike and Jazz on the same game. Go subscribe to their channel. You understand what I'm saying? It is a lot of channels that's still promoting, still pushing NFAC. It's just not me. So I want to shout these people out. You understand what I'm saying? These people need their word to be heard too. This is why I'm here. My mouth is big enough. I'm pretty sure the ones that know me know I have enough to say to spread enough love for everybody to get their word out. So like I said, go subscribe to these people, gang. It costs you nothing to hit the subscribe button. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, K Money Spoken Words, TNT Mike and Jazz, and Commander Bishop's channel, NFAC 444. And it's a couple of more. And what is it, the AKA show? I mean, it's a couple of more. As they come to my mind, I will blurt them out. But as of right now, them are the ones I want to get out the way because these are little videos that I'm kind of sharing along the way. You understand what I'm saying? But along with me meeting, Commander Bishop, I've learned so much about Jay's case and the health conditions that he's been experiencing while he's been in jail. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a lot. So I can't all put it all in one video. I'm just going to have to break it up. Y'all just going to be satisfied with what I give you. But it's a lot of information that I'm learning. I'm not going to sit out here and spew false information. But I will give you what I know. You understand what I'm saying? The videos I'm giving you now is what I know. Videos that I'm giving you now is from people that is actually talking to Jay. See, Commander Bishop actually go sit down with this man behind the penitentiary wall. So these words is coming from someone that's still hand in hand with this dude. You understand what I'm saying? So these is not what we think Jay is saying. These is coming from Jay's mouth from someone that's sitting in front of him having these conversations. You understand? And it's better coming through their words than mine because I can't put it in Jay forms the way they can. Because Jay didn't spit these words to me. But he spoke to Commander Bishop. These is the words that I listen to. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, big shout out to Commander Bishop because without him, this video wouldn't exist. Without him, a lot of us wouldn't know the situation that's going on with Jay right now. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to give credit to this brother because he's still out here fighting. NFA still is out here doing their thing. They're just not as pushed as they were, and you know how that shit go. I mean, it's a lot of red flags and a lot of red tape, and they don't, you know, one thing they don't want is strength as in numbers, especially when it comes to black people. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I gotta give y'all a couple of these videos, gang. You understand what I'm saying? Jay had went through a little bit of a health scare. You understand? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let Commander Bishop explain a little bit more in detail. And then I'm gonna come back on the back end game. But listen to this real quick.
Shalom, Alpha Quavo. Shalom to the entire melanated family across the world. My name is Commander Bishop, and I'll be reading a statement directly from the lips of our beloved Supreme Commander, Dr. John Fitzgerald Johnson, also known as the Grandmaster Jedi. As previously promised, the following are the facts surrounding the present condition of your loved Dr. John F. Johnson, aka the Grandmaster Jedi. This information was withheld from the public for security reasons before the fact that now it can be revealed after the fact. It will put several actions in perspective as well as give guidance on future expectations of efforts needed to work toward his eventual release to society. Understanding the events that unfolded were neither known nor foreseen at the time of his sentencing or appeal. In April of 2023, Mr. Johnson was identified by the Bureau of Prisons medical staff of having an irregular heartbeat, very high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels that warranted further testing by non-Bureau of Prison professional cardiologists at a civilian medical facility. These tests were conducted between June and August of 23. Each progressive invasive test revealed deteriorating heart condition, stroke level, blood pressures, and a misfiring heart rhythm. This was not a pre-existing condition. Mr. Johnson was treated with a host of prescribed medications which had no impact on reducing or mitigating these conditions. In August of 2023, Mr. Johnson was informed by this cardiological team that his life expectancy was 24 months based on his current projected condition. This information was delivered to him in the presence of Bureau of Prison officials at the civilian hospital. At this time, he was informed there would be a need to have a series of heart and vascular operations performed in order to save his life. Each operation's necessity was dependent on the success of the previous. Mr. Johnson agreed to proceed with the medical procedures. While all of this was unfolding, the appeal of Mr. Johnson's federal conviction was working its way through the Sixth Circuit of Appeals and was due to be heard in October of 2023. Simultaneously, efforts to secure a commutation of Mr. Johnson's sentence was also being worked through the White House and the office of the pardon attorney, but could not be acted upon until the appeal process was concluded. This medical development was unfolding simultaneously. The Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed Mr. Johnson's sentence on October 23rd, 2023. This opened the door for the request for commutation application to be forwarded to the White House. However, before the trigger could be squeezed on that action, Mr. Johnson underwent the first operation on November 6, 2023, under secure conditions. A request that the Bureau of Prisons initiate a motion for compassionate release was submitted on November 15, 2023. Please know that under current law, if the Bureau of Prisons failed to answer this request within 30 days, then Mr. Johnson could petition the courts directly. Mr. Johnson was allowed 5 weeks to recover from this first procedure and to prepare for the second, more major operation, which involved open heart surgery. Only a very small circle of people were aware of this. On December 18, 2023, Mr. Johnson was securely transported to a major medical facility that specializes in cardiology, where open heart surgery was performed to repair and replace the failing parts of his heart. This was very invasive and very intense, and that required Mr. Johnson to be placed in intensive care for a few days. However, the operation was successful, and Mr. Johnson regained consciousness and began the long process of healing and therapy, which will take a few months. However, the aftercare level of maintenance that Mr. Johnson will require for the rest of his life is not available within the Bureau of Prison system, which has been publicly criticized for its poor quality of health care due to personnel shortages in the facilities. Although one would think that someone in Mr. Johnson's condition would be transferred to a Bureau of Prisons medical facility, after leaving the hospital, he was in fact returned to his original institution to recover. The medical staff is doing what they can under the circumstances, and they're even questioning this move. However, on November 1st, 2023, the United States Sentencing Commission published into law new provisions that expanded the medical grounds for compassionate release and reduction of sentence motions, which could be filed with the courts. Multiple compassionate releases have been granted by the courts across America in wake of these new guidelines. Mr. Johnson is a prime example of why this law was enacted, and a motion for his compassionate release can now be drafted as you read this, since a 30-day window for the Bureau of Prison response has passed as of December 15th, 2023. In closing, while other actions in this fight are still relevant, this action takes precedence and should be given your full support. Mr. Johnson's recovery and rehabilitation therapy comes within the confines of the Bureau of Prison system, but his long-term aftercare would be best served under the care of his own physician and loved ones. These are the details surrounding the health situation of Dr. John F. Johnson. Consider yourself now informed. Your responses about the next step and ways you can assist are welcome. At this time, your cards and well wishes for his continued recovery would be most uplifting and well appreciated. And you all can go to the GoFundMe, and we'll give this information out where you can mail these things in case you don't know. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you very soon. And I love you all.
So, all right, gang, once again, we're going to give a big shout out to Commander Bishop. I mean, me and the Commander Bishop had a couple of great phone conversations, and he's a very intelligent, well-spoken brother. I mean, I know shit. I know fuckery when I hear fuckery. There's nothing about that man states fuckery to me. Everything this man states is genuine. This is why I gravitated to Grandmaster Jay. I come from a place where I can detect fuckery real easy. These brothers is on point. I mean, and this is why I wanted to push this video first, is because health is wealth. We need Jay healthy first. I don't care nothing about nothing else until I found out the brother's in good health conditions. And come to find out he pulled through surgery good and he's still in good spirits. He's back up and at it. And that's all that matters to me at the end of the day right now. Because we got to have him healthy first. Everything else is on the back end, gang. This is why I put this video out. If you want to know what's going on with Jay, we're going to talk about his health first and the conditions that they do behind that wall when they don't get the right treatment that you need to get when you're in a certain situation, because I've been there. You don't want to be sick behind that wall. But through the grace of God and the Creator, he pulled through. And they say he's back in good spirits, and that's all that matters to me as of right now. But that doesn't mean it's over. I just said that's all that matters right now because it's still so much I got to say. It's still so much I've learned. It's still so much that I feel y'all need to know. That's why in due time, there's more videos coming. I mean, you know, I do have a regular life, so I just can't focus it all in just one YouTube video. And I got other shit to do with my life, but I do want to share what I do learn. And I felt this was valuable. I felt a lot of y'all needed to hear this. I know a lot more, and I will give a lot more doing other videos, but as of right now, I felt this was more important. Not gonna hold y'all. I love y'all, gang. I mean, for the ones that has been there from day one. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know who y'all are. I mean, I didn't even know Commander Bishop was following me this long. Big shout out to you again. A lot of people, yo. It's a lot of people. But you know, the love is genuine, and I love y'all just as much as y'all love me. And we're going to get through this no matter how bad this shit looks sometimes, because it do look bad. Yo, it be nasty work out here, gang, but we going to get through it. But like always, it's drop, man. Y'all be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't hurt nobody. Don't let nobody hurt y'all. But also stay dangerous under the same breath. And another couple of videos will be dropping very soon. They say
Hanging with the dealers, I just went and bought another watch. I just made a super stretch, think I need another pipe. Bougie got some super cat, I just bought another watch. Automatic zipper, yeah, that's a super flex. About to turn up on my ex, yeah, that's a super flex.